All right, this is program 2 for for next loops. And to start off my interface, I have a big button that says enter combination and a picture box with the locked image that was downloaded from my web page. If you don't know how to do that, if you didn't catch program 1 from this same day, go back and watch that. That'll tell you how to download uh, anything from my website, because we're going to be doing a lot of that again in the future, downloading a ton from our website. So here's my interface, and the button, when we click the button, we actually want a input box to show up. All right, so let's double click that. All right, don't forget to comment with your name so I know it's yours. And so we're going to have a dim x as string, and that's going to equal, well, that's going to be the input box. So we're going to say x equals input box. We're going to say enter password. Enter password. And we're going to start a loop for, I need another variable for the for loop. So for I equals 1, 2, 3, right? And we can put step 1 if we want, but remember that's the default, stepping by 1. And in there we're going to say if. And by the way, it doesn't matter where you start this. If I start this at 5, right, to make it run 3 times, I would say that, right? If I wanted to start it at, I can start it at 1 and go to 10 and go by 3s, right? That'll be 1, 4, 7. That'll be 4 times. So we'll go to, say, 11 there. That'll run it 3 times, right? And also we can start at 0. The reason why I want to start it at 0, that's 0 to 2, right? That I run 0, 1, 2 times, is because once we start arrays or strings, we're gonna be wanting to start with this 0. So you have to get into the habit of doing that. All right, so what we're going to do is for each iteration or loop of this code, we're going to check the x. So if x equals the password of ABYZ, right? If that's the case, we're going to change the picture box to an unlocked lock. We're going to say picture box 1.image equals image.from file, right? For me, it's right on my C drive, and that's unlocked lock.jpg. Now for you guys, it's C:\/ users capital U / student with a capital S / downloads with a capital D / and then this image unlocked lock.jpg that you downloaded from my internet. And that's the case. And we also, if they do get it in the first or second shot, we don't want to ask them again. We don't want this for loop to run 3 times if they get it on the first or the second try. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say exit 4. And that'll automatically get out of this loop right here. Just come right out of it and come down here to check any code here. All right, so that's if it is the password. If it's not, right, we're going to say else. Else, we're going to ask him again. Input box. Wrong. Guess. Wrong. Guess again. and I have to end my if. End if. Ooh, and we also need to say x equals. We need to store whatever they input in there. All right, and once we get to the lock, or once we get 3 times through the loop and they don't get it, we want to lock that button up so they can't guess anymore, or they can't keep guessing at what the password is. So we have to disable the button. So we're going to say if x does not equal the password after these 3 attempts. Password again is ABYZ. If that's the case, we're going to say button1 dot enabled equals false. All right, so let's look around. Oh, you know what? This, I don't want this outside here, because if I have this first input box out here, it's going to give me 4 chances. It's going to be that one plus the 3 chances here. So I have to take this and put it in my for loop right there. And do I even need this? This. I don't think I even need this. If it's not the password, if it's not the right password, it's just going to loop. All right, so let's test this. And we can also enhance it by, well, let's just test it. Here we go. All right, enter combination. Let's test it a couple ways. Let's test it with bad passwords. That's 1, 2, 3. And there it does. Now it freezes that button. I can't try it anymore. And let's run it again. Let's try it with a bad password and then a good password. All right, bad password and ABX or YZ. All right, file not found. I guess I called it something wrong. Yeah, I called it wrong. This is, so I have to stop the program. Remember, if you don't stop the program running, it's not going to save anything, or it's not going to let you type anything or save it or change anything. So this is opened lock.jpg. That should be it there. All right, let me save it, run it. So again, enter combination, would enter a bad one, and then a good one, and it should unlock the lock and not ask me anymore. ABYZ. Okay, unlocked. And it didn't ask me anymore. So it didn't put up another input box. So there we go. I mean, we could have frozen this button either way, right? Because if I'm going to give them more chances and it's already unlocked. So we can go into this code. Come on, cancel. We can go in this code and just disable the button either way. And that's it.